Ushindi ndio huu hapa, umefika nyumbani sasa. Arusha kutokea Dar es Salaam.
Tulifurahi mno. Jamani tucheze. Yaani ni uhakika kabisa, haina longo. PMBet ni yenyewe.
Ni www.pmbet.co.tz.
Mtazamaji wa PMTV, karibu katika PMTV habari. Na leo hii Tanzania imepata ujio wa mke wa Rais wa Finland ambaye ametembelea makao makuu ya Makumbusho ya Taifa hapa jijini Dar es Salaam, na amepokelewa vizuri kabisa na Katibu Mkuu wa Wizara ya Maliasili na Utalii Dr. Abasi, ambaye amemwongoza kuangalia vivutio mbalimbali vya Makumbusho ya Taifa.
Part of Tanzania, and it's our important archaeological and paleontological site which can be traced in understanding of human origin. And this shows that early human ancestors started to walk by two limbs during 3.6 million years ago. And the reconstruction of this diorama was due to the remains that has been found in the site, like the remain of forest African elephant, which is estimated to have 3.6 million years ago. So as we human evolve, even the animals are tiny. And welcome to the second session. Here we see the period of home habilis, and before home habilis, we have singular focus. This discovery shows the link between the earliest human species to the later one, which is Homo habilis. This individual shares some characteristics with Australopithecus afarensis and Homo habilis. But in the period of Homo habilis is where the man started to make simple tools. As we can see, this individual holding a stone for breaking the bones of animals. Also, they were hunting this animal by using stone tools, and they were very simple stone tools, but very effective in butchering animal, cracking the bones for marrow, digging for insects, because they were using insects for food. We can move to that area. We see all stone tools that has been used by Homo habilis. These remains had more than 1.8 million years ago, and the tools were used by Homo habilis. In this period is where innovation of technology started from the earliest human species. This individual was a little bit having simple morphological features which support this individual to carry these simple tools, and due to the size of the brain of this individual, he was able to make tools simple like this one. Yes.
So these are 1.8 million
years ago. Yes. And from this section, Your Excellency, we can move to other section whereby it's explained about the Homo erectus period. And here it's a time of Homo erectus, whereby this individual shared some characteristics with the modern man. And at this period, it's where that it shows the technological development. There it was technology innovation, but here it was technological development. As you can see, these tools were quite shaped well, and it was bigger due to the size of this individual that could be able to carry these bigger tools, and he was capable to hunt big animals like this buffalo. And as we said earlier that when human evolved, even the animals were evolved, this size of buffalo are no longer existing nowadays life. And in this period of Homo erectus, it shows that Africa is a cradle of humankind, because what we term as the middle stone tools is what Asia and Europe term is at the early stone tools. This shows probably early human migrate from Africa to Asia and Europe. And the fire was discovered during this time. And the stone tools shows the history of the modern societies, like the ones that are founded in Finland. It shows that the modern people of Finland came from the unique mix of Western Hunter-Gatherer, early Europe farmers, and the Siberian ancestry. From this section, madam, you can move to another section whereby it explains about the Homo sapiens period, whereby At this time, in 500,000 to 200,000, it shows the advanced knowledge whereby even the hunting system were quite different. They were using stones to hunt, but this time they were using arrows and spears to hunt the animal. Even they started to cover their body using the animal skins, decorate themselves by the animal horns. This also shows when the early society started to live in a permanent settlement, as we have been showing this diorama, even practiced the ritual. So the communal life and the culture started to be practiced at this period of time. And they were using some tools there. We have the stone tools that had been used to grind the grains for food. These stone tools are also very tools. They were used by early societies for grinding the grains for food. And even the tools here is quite very smaller, as we can see, compared to the period of Homo erectus and the period of Homo habilis, so that it could be easier for these early societies to carry them as much as they can. And they started to make beads, they started to make that pottery, and they decorate them in different ways, so that it could be easy to differentiate from one society's culture into another. And all these discoveries has made Tanzania to be the cradle of humankind, because we have a consistence of discoveries from the earliest stage to the modern one.
But there's still a lot of discoveries being made now, today.
They're still doing some researches, but for the time being, all we have is from Australopithecus to Homo sapiens, the skull from Dutu and Garoba as the archaic Homo sapiens. Thank you for visiting Human Evolution Gallery. My fellow there will be explaining to you about the history of Tanzania from the colonial period to pre-colonial period to colonial period to independence. So now, Your Excellency, we can increase.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Your Highness. These are some of the food of the series we are having the Saturday we are having communal rice. So these are some of the food which has been made. This is about the pottery and the annually discovered the places in Tanzania, known as Ndani. But today in Finland, the place is called Varikavio, the city is called Lapland, and they also discovered those irons.
Oh, okay.
So as you see the interactions, still interaction between the Africans and some of them are like in Europe. We had some of the interaction with other countries, and we had a long distance trade. As you can see some of the collections and some of the commodities we exchanged during the long distance trade. As you can see the beds, and even some of the things like an eye and the ocean. But in 1840s, we had these things like conservatories as we introduced it. So that is structure, it's symbolizing the issue of the slave trade we have in the culture. The slave trade was just involving selling of human beings as commodities and also selling of ivory. As you can see, the structure has been happening this one. And the kind of sales being taken that are so strong, we could not even survive when working in the farm. That's what taking the strong ones. They've been introduced by Arabs there in 1840. But the slave trade was just end up like abolishing about 1942 of the molecular treat in the time when the settlement was being done. But times of colonialism in Africa we been colonized by Germany. And then after the first we been colonized by Britain. So times being colonized by Germany, we resist against the German rules introduced here in Tanganyika. So these are some of the chiefs who fought with German during the resistance here. And also, after the First World War, which started in 1940, so these are which we fought with Germany during the First World War. But when it came to 1940s, here in Tanganyika, we have the first museum, it's called King George Memorial Museum, purposely to preserve the memory of King George. So we also have that. So this is the pictures of our first museum, really constructed by the British in 1940. So the times once they open up these kind of museums. And also in the struggle of independence in Africa, especially in Tanganyika, the movement played a big role in fighting here in Kenya. As you can see from the picture of this one, and President Khaled, we had Bibi Titi Mohammed in the picture. These women, they played a big role in fighting here in the struggle of Tanganyika, those times called Tanganyika. But also when Julius Kambarage Nyerere's dedication, as you can see these on the teams, they're forming a political party called Itanu, 1904. That is things like we are reforming political party purposely for struggle for independence. But as soon after we got independence, 1961, from the British, our national flag has almost three colors. And we had the green, we had yellow, then we had the black. So green representing forest, yellow representing minerals, pollution minerals, and then black representing the genus, which are us. But 1964, we had the unification between Tanganyika and Zanzibar. That's how it started.
That's where the blue comes from.
Yeah, that's a blue came from. But the idea of having in 1933, when Julius Kamala Nyerere had a delegation that they needed to go from Finland, it was 1933. But here we can a picture of 1976. This is the second delegation. So President Julius Kamala Nyerere, he went to the President of Finland that time, for the independence. So from here now, we had that bond of diplomatic relationship between Tanganyika and Finland, 1963. And later on, to go to Tanzania. But also, these are the pictures of a president from the first one up to the current president.
You're a number 6.
Number 6.
We're on
Now
number
the
13.
sixth phase, and unfortunately we lost this one last year. President Ndani, founding father was the first one to go. We lost in the Taifa, the first president 2 years ago. We lost in Magufuli 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
So we have former President Kikwete and current president. Those are still active.
So after this, Your Highness, we have been other life that is presenting the life of our past president from Julius Kamala Nyerere. As you know, soon as we got independence, we decided we as Tanzania to help other countries go to independence. And that's how we had a Southern liberation struggle, like a Southern state countries. Now we have Mozambique, then we have Zambia. So we had a unification that would even help the other countries go to independence. And that's when 1994.
And was it held to the political parties who were fighting for independence, or was it some other kind of help?
It's like military.
Military.
Yeah, military. And someone and social help. So even now, yeah. And 1999 was the time once our first president passed away. And that's one of the last sections showing how it happened that the place is called Uhuru Mission Stadium. We had the time out to say thanks for Marine for my father, so we're supposed to be passing around there. And that's why we had that structure. So Marine now passed away in 1999. After the history of
Swahili for teaching.
yeah. And also, I'll take around the place is like a city called Finland. The place is called the Costa Bartavio. There is a connection between the local paintings because here in Tanzania, a place like Kondoa, a place is called Kondoa, there are some of painting which symbolize hunting together. Same applies to the city of Finland in Finland. The place called the Costa Bartavio. There are paintings like this that you say that there are actually people living in such area and that's how they are hunting together and stuff going on. And that's why here also we are having artificial caves, which is shown now it is actually people that live in the caves and used to painting. Yeah, and that's why we are having to show that this type of painting. It's a unique feature in Africa, and also there are some parts of the world like Finland, they have too, but that is for the cost. So now welcome to the caves. And these are paintings, as you can see, we're drawing.
So all these different ones can be found in different places.
Especially in Kondoa, the first is called Kondoa, and these are some of the paintings. So they paint what they've seen outside, and that's how you can see someone holding a flower or spears, and so you see it's like a ghost, also. And we're having the airphones like that one, it's just children that praying like those ones. So this is like a social interaction or something.
And how old are most of the cave paintings?
It's almost 5,000 years ago. Yeah. So after here, Your Highness, we are having another gallery, which is now explaining about the issues of painting, techniques, etc. So in the Kenya used to painting the kind of pictures like this or drawing like this, which is related to the age like the children aged 5 to 7 years. That's the ages. Like doing to pictures like this, like he used to drawing those are like big animals like giraffe, elephant. And in the Mission of Tanzania of 1998, there are some of the exhibitions that took place So as we collect those pictures, we put in this container, and then after 50 years, we just take them away to compare the kind of art of Tinga and those ratings nowadays.
Okay.
That's nice. And then we have the, this one is for gallery. We have somebody's called Sam Kilo. This was the first ambassador of Tanzania there in the UK, it's in the United Kingdom. So he used to doing these pictures which showing the parental ways, it's showing social interactions, and also it's showing the agricultural purpose, because you know Tanzania, currently we are saying our backbone of Tanzania economy is even agriculture. And that's what in the picture, that's what showing like somebody that's taking the goods from the shelves when they're going to the market for selling them. So this is a painting going to our first ambassador of Tanzania there in Finland. I mean, I'm saying again that and also we have these paintings. This is all the socialism and self-reliance. You know, in 1967, we as Tanzania became a notion of having an idea of having socialism and self-reliance. That means we're supposed to be paying for ourselves. Yeah. And that's what it came to symbolize, like the structure showing people that are just holding a hole and an X, symbolically for agricultural purpose. And that's why we have these tables. This garden like this. Yeah, awesome. And then we have the other traditional materials, like this These are some of the traditional materials which are made from like this one. This is a mesh. And back from the tree. The mesh back from the tree. This one. Now traditionally they used to have this mesh and then they can children relaxing, when they're eating. Sometimes they're making a story, they're making oral traditions, like that. And also we are having traditional materials like a shelf, that one. We have a vessel, that one. Then we have a stool, traditional stool. Traditional tables, action. Maybe we are having even pottery. You can see the pottery to that one.
But what's the shield made of?
It's made from the cow.
Okay, yeah.
So after this one, Your Highness, now we can take you to the other competitions.